know the drill. From bottom to top, stay tuned, make sure you say look, we go. Beyond chat. We're not just talk, we go. Beyond the chat. Oh yeah. We're not just talk, we go. Woo! We're not just talk, we go. I mean, I'm just saying that jingle is a beast.
It's the jam.
It's the jam.
It's the jam.
It's the pajam. I remember Teddy Riley used to say the pajam. I'm like, okay, right on, bruh. Anyway, welcome. If you are joining us on Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, beyondthechat.com, wherever you are joining us, thank you so much for being here. It is Sunday. It's 6:00. Y'all know how we do. I'm your girl, your best friend, your next door neighbor, the one and only Natasha Cash.
You know, I'm T-Dub in the building.
We love doing what we do. This is episode number 35. We have been doing this for 35 weeks, and it feels good.
Yeah, without a break.
Well,
we took one little break, but it was a well-deserved.
It was a well-deserved
legitimate break.
Yes, it was. So, but we have been like full force doing this thing, and I have enjoyed every single episode that we have done. We've had some amazing guests on the show. We've had Crown Dion. We've had Kimberly Branson. We've had the Reverend Watson L. Haynes II. Mm-hmm. We've had Mr. Cletus. We've had Yvette Quantifa Wong. I mean, we've done our thing this season.
Yeah. We're gonna do no more next season.
We're gonna do so much more. Listen, I heard that Yvette gonna be coming back more often. I heard she got a song. She done got her own little jingle.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, have you talked to Mr. Cletus?
It's gonna be on. Well, he keep talking about Yvette. So I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh, but like they getting together?
I don't know. He just every time I turn around, Yvette. I'm like, come on, dude.
Wow.
So I don't know. Something going on, but he not saying nothing,
Well, listen, I'm here for it. If he found love and she found love, everybody need love, even Yvette, Mr. Cletus with them glasses. I mean, they kind of match to me. I think they go good together.
You got a point that they do both wear glasses, don't they?
Mm-hmm. So, maybe that's what they like about each other. That they got a couple things in common that they both can't see.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
Listen, we are so excited about season 2 coming up. We're going to take a 2-week break so that we can do some new things. Man, we're going to be on location, different places. We're going to have some more guests coming on. We're going to have some liturgical dance. We're even talking about Man Cave Sundays. That's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to. I guess I can't participate in Man Cave Sundays, but
no, that won't look right.
It won't look right.
You're gonna be checking your Adam's apple.
I'm just saying, I will be going back watching the shows because they will be live. Don't think y'all gonna be having no private sessions and we can't see it later, but we do. I love the fact that men can get together and just be 1,000 with each other, be open, be honest, and just share, because a lot of times men don't have an opportunity or a space where they can be vulnerable and be transparent and have another brother, keep it real with them. I think that is needed in this day and time because even as, it's not just about little boys or young men. Grown men need to be accountable to other grown men as well.
Well, it's all about perspective, too, because not every person thinks the same. So I may be able to influence someone that may be a Harvard graduate, because everyone has something to give from their perspective.
Absolutely.
Everyone has a different walk.
That is very true.
So
I totally agree with that.
And same thing. Somebody that never had a job may be able to, influence me or show me something.
Absolutely.
I'm not above anybody. I'm just another person.
Absolutely. And I love that because we can all learn from each other. Yeah. We're going to have ladies' tea parties. So get ready, ladies, get your fancy hats and your fancy and cute shoes. We're going to have pink pumps and pearls coming at you. Season 2. I mean, the guys can't really top that. They can do their man cave and all this stuff. But when we come out with our pink pumps and pearls.
Anyway, all I want to represent beyond the chat, we got our boom.
Focus. You see it.
Let's get some focus on
okay.
Let's see if it'll focus.
Wait, will it focus?
Gotta turn it.
Turn it this way. You do yours. You do yours. Just do yours.
Too many things going on.
Yeah, I'll let you do yours. The Beyond the Chat mug. Y'all see it. Right. Y'all see it. Yeah, we got some more paraphernalia. We're going to be giving it away. We want y'all to rep the podcast. All of our supporters out there. We've had so many people that have been supporting us, and we are so grateful for that. You know, we're looking forward to doing more things. And of course, you know, if you want to support the show, if you want to see us grow, we're going to be doing some gospel concerts. We're going to be bringing some, you know, artists onto the show. We're going to be doing a whole bunch of things that's going to be fun and entertaining. And so, you know, if you want to support the show and keep the show going, we would love for you to support us financially. My Cash App is Miss In Cash. It's at the bottom of your screen. You know, $5, $10, $100, $1,000, whatever you want to send. We appreciate the love and support. It keeps us going. It helps us to build more and be better. And, you know, if you're a Black-owned business or if you support Black-owned businesses, then this is a great one to support. We have a wonderful platform. We are full of positivity. We love to laugh and have a good time. And so what better way to continue the show than to have people support us and push us further and help us to grow so that we can reach out to more people.
Yep. Yeah, we drop a lot of knowledge.
We are. We don't
act like we know everything.
No, we don't.
But we do drop a lot of knowledge.
Absolutely. So just a quick shout out to Pops, Reverend Watson L. Haynes. We had him on the show last Sunday, and he dropped some serious knowledge on community, on supporting and programs for the African-American community and how you can get involved and how important it is to pay attention to your finances and what you invest in. I mean, that was awesome. So, shout out to him for being on the show last Sunday.
Love you.
Yes. All right. So I want to talk about my thought of the week. My thought of the week is this: life is not about waiting for the storm to pass, but learning to dance in the rain. I read that and it was so powerful to me because, sometimes you can go through a storm and it can get you down. It can keep you down. It can cause you to be depressed. It can cause you to be sad, constantly, in a state of not wanting to do anything, not wanting to go anywhere. But it's in those times that God makes us strong. It's in those times that God carries us through our storms. And when we allow ourselves to lean on him and be vulnerable and cast our cares on him, it's in those moments that he appears even more. When we say, God, I can't do this by myself, it's then that he encourages us and strengthens us because the joy of the Lord is our strength. So we have an opportunity to choose, to reflect on good things, reflect on things that are positive. And I was reading, Philippians chapter 4, verse 8. It says, finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of a good report, if there be any virtue and if there be any praise, think on those things. So we have options. We have choices to think on great things. So I'm so glad trouble don't last always. And I know the Bible says that weeping may endure for a night, but joy is coming in the morning. So we don't know how long our storms are going to last, but if we trust in God, we will have joy.
I believe in that.
I do too.
And it's one thing I tend to harp on quite a bit is don't let negativity hold you down. You can be on your way up, on your way up, on your way up. The next thing the person, haters make you greater.
Yes,
the person that's hating on you the most, if they know they can get under your skin enough to hold you back, they will do it.
They will.
They'll do it every time. Every time you get over that hump and you say, okay, got past that, you know what? They're going to come back around. And it's funny, you don't see those people until you start climbing.
Absolutely, because it's like they're watching, they're waiting, they're just looking for an opportunity to talk about you, bring you down, don't want to see you do good, make you frown, anything to cause you to be the target of pain and suffering, and a lot of times people do things like that so they can keep the target off their back.
Yeah. It's that you're doing too much meter.
Yes.
You're getting in the red.
Exactly.
You get him a phone call. He's just doing too much.
I love that. That's so true. So, I love the the quote that you just said, because I opened for Vicky Winans in Orlando many years ago. But those were the T-shirts that she was selling. It says, "I love haters because haters make me greater." And that is so true. The more people, try to bring you down, the more it's an opportunity for us to keep climbing, keep pushing, continue to be motivated and think on great things and come up with new ideas. I mean, I think that's why we do so well together.
Yeah, we do. And we don't hide it. You know what? And if we climbed and we felt great about what we're doing and we let somebody else take that away, we're giving them power over us.
That is so true. That is so true.
So don't be afraid to celebrate yourself.
Amen.
Don't sit there waiting for somebody else to do it for you, because those are the ones that hate. Now, you do have your group of people that always support you.
Yes.
Family.
I
love my family.
Yes.
And I'm so grateful to have a loving, supporting family.
Absolutely.
Such as I do.
Absolutely.
And, and I have a lot of great friends. I keep my circles very small, but the people that I do know that care about me, they truly care about me. And I appreciate that.
Yes. And it's hard to differentiate between people in general, because a lot of times, even though they are your family, you don't choose your family, and you don't necessarily have, the biggest or the greatest bond with every single one of your family members. But the ones that you do have a strong bond with, it's nothing like it.
Nothing like it.
There is nothing like it.
Irreplaceable. It's just like a spouse, a husband or a wife. Irreplaceable.
Hey. Woo woo! I'm gonna pay you after the podcast for that. All right. So, just remember, to think on great things, think on good things. April for us has been very, very tough.
Yeah, there's been some hills.
There have been some hills, although April has also been absolutely amazing.
Has been a celebratory.
Yes, it has. So it's kind of crazy that, you never know when God is going to put you through a test, and you never know how God is going to test you. But we have to stay prayed up, keep the shield of faith, keep our armor on, and trust God that He is in control and He knows what He's doing. And, when you think that you should be celebrating or enjoying life, unfortunately, things happen that you don't expect or you don't want to happen. But that's just a testament of our faith in God, that, He knows what He's doing. He's in control. He has all the answers. And if we just look to Him, He will comfort us. He will bring us through it. And He will help us if we ask for His help.
And He does have the answers. And He wants you to ask, because some way, somehow, He's going to show you that answer. You may miss it, but He's going to show you again.
Absolutely.
And you know what? If you missed it again, He's going to show you again.
He's going to show you again.
So just keep trusting and believing in Him, and you'll see.
Absolutely. So that being said, stay positive, love on your family, make it a point to call and let them hear your voice. I want to talk real quick about the Marco Polo app. So I don't know who created it, but shout out to the makers of the Marco Polo app, because that app is absolutely amazing. It has, created so many good memories for so many different people and different families. We love the app because you can go back and play, the videos. You can go back and play the messages, just to hear somebody tell you that they love you, how important you are to them, how you made their day, you made them smile, how they want you to have a great day. And sometimes, we need to hear that. And that person may be busy, or what if they sleep? What if you up at 1 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning? That person, you don't want to call them or bother them because they're asleep, but you definitely want to hear their voice. And you can go back and you can play a Marco Polo and hear them say, "I love you. You're important to me. You're special." And that feels really, really good.
It does.
If you have not downloaded the Marco Polo app, download the Marco Polo app and connect with your family and friends. They could be across the country. And I love WhatsApp too.
Yeah, WhatsApp. We use that.
We use WhatsApp all the time.
I was gonna say hourly, but daily.
Don't be telling people.
Basis.
Don't be telling people we be on WhatsApp all the time.
Well, we do.
That's true.
We do. And the good thing about it is, most of the time, you can send someone a message, and you know if they received it because it'll have 2 checks.
That's exactly. And they turn blue and they do all kinds of, you can send music videos. You can do a video call. You can send pictures. I mean, I just love it.
So many things, links. I mean, so many things you can just share with WhatsApp.
Absolutely. My mom, my sister, and we get on WhatsApp and we video call each other and we just laugh and we have such a good time. And I love that stuff. I love that.
Yeah.
I love it. So make sure you
can use it on any type of phone, iPhone or Android. So it's not just like FaceTime where, you got to have an Apple.
Yeah. Because some people Crown tell us that, Apple is the best. But if you ask Siri who she thinks is the best, I'm saying Samsung got it going on. I'm just saying. No brag, just fact. So Lady Nicole says on WhatsApp, you can also send voice messages. Yeah, so you can record yourself. You can record your voice on WhatsApp as well. So you can type a message, you can record a message, you can send music, you can video chat, video call. I love it. I love Marco Polo because you can go back and play those videos. But then WhatsApp, you can go back and listen to the voice messages.
And with Marco Polo, you can do it at your leisure. And when the person receives it, when the person receives it, they can actually see you in where you are and what your mood was, how excited you were. Exactly. It's not just a text message where you don't really get the tone, you don't get the face, you don't get the energy. Right. It's Marco Polo, and it's just good to see that person reply back and see their face.
Absolutely.
And then you do a few messages back and forth, and then you let it go. But at least you feel like you saw that person. It's great for people that's like from across states, on the other side of the world. You can just WhatsApp them. It's like, wow, I got to see the person.
Like, for example, my mom. My mom lives overseas. When we go visit my mom, you have to pack a lunch and a throw blanket, a pillow, make sure your seats recline because she lives overseas. But we surprised her on Friday and we were so excited to see her. We had dinner and all that stuff. And it's just awesome to be able to spend time with family and laugh and have a good time. So we had some good food. So shout out to my mom. I see her in the chat. I see my sister. I love that they support us. I love that, Daddy-O is in the chat. Shout out to Reverend Watson L. Haynes II. He's there. My girlfriend, Vanita Hudson. We used to work together. Thank you for watching. We so appreciate your support. It means the world to us. So moving forward, listen, next Sunday is Mother's Day. If you don't have anything to do or don't have any real plans with your mom, there is an event that yours truly will be performing at, and we would like to have you come out and support the cause. It is the GFWC Tampa Women's Club, and it is on Sunday, May the 9th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. It is dinner and it is live entertainment. There will be a concert going on. And some of the featured artists will be myself.
Yes.
Miss Sonia Wise, Davernette Henson, King Singletary, Diane Wingfield, Sinatra Tillman, Pavon Scott, Lynn Smith, Sanji Rains. We also have music by Minister Isaac Ruffin and James Robbins. We have the mistress of ceremony is none other than my sister, my girlfriend, Miss Mary Isham. Love her to pieces. She will be emceeing the event, and we are going to have a great time. Vanita says, I will be in Vegas. I would have loved to be there. So jealous. Vanita, make sure you have a good time in Vegas. We, turn up for us here at the podcast. But yeah, so if you don't have any plans for Mother's Day, we will be happy to provide additional information. But the event is from 12 to 4. It's on, Davis Island. In Tampa from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Again, the tickets are $50 per person. That includes your entry into the concert. That also includes dinner and the live entertainment that will be happening on next Sunday. So for additional information, you can go to beyondthechat.com, or if you want to call in to the show, call in to my TW or myself, we'll be able and happy to provide additional information for next Sunday. But we're looking forward to it. Mm-hmm.
Well,
what you got? I know you got something coming up, right?
Yeah, I got something coming up. Well, Saturday, July the 3rd, we're getting back into this entertainment phase where people are slowly getting, able to do stuff again.
Yeah.
And I'll be doing sound for this concert, Jam Fest, and it's going to be at the National Guard Armory. So, we'll kind of, keep you abreast of that as it get closer. But it's going to be Saturday, July 3rd, 2021. If you want to purchase tickets in advance, it's $30 and it's $45 at the door. So Bert Simmons, he's actually putting on the event.
Nice.
So it's, we got Nathan Mitchell. He's a national recording artist, two-time NAACP Music Award nominee. Hey,
nice.
And he's serious on them keys.
He is serious on them keys. So
we also have the Beat Down Band, and Jaw Movement. So it's going to be a very nice concert, and it's going to sound great.
It is going to sound great because we have a phenomenal sound company that will be doing the sound. None other than Mr. TW and the Florida Event Source team will be out with some boom. Yeah. So
it's gonna be live.
It's gonna be live. We're gonna have a good time. So if you don't have anything to do for Independence Weekend, you can get your tickets by dialing 813-9. What is it? 990.
Well, actually, that's a graphics.
Gotcha.
So for additional information, you can dial 727-768-4543. That's 727-768-4543 for tickets. So get them early. That way you're already locked in, because I think there's going to be seating. So it's not like you can walk in there and just be standing around. So get your tickets now, and hey, we're going to have a good time.
We are going to have a good time. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be super nice, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's something that I know that they're looking to do every year.
Yeah, well, I know he said he's really going to ramp this up and start doing a lot more of them. And he also has a comedian, Mr. Gutman.
Okay.
And of course, DJ Sandman will be on the I was going to say the Wheels of Steel, but that was back in the day. That was back in the day.
You telling your age now.
I used to do the Wheels of Steel,
Okay.
So they weren't steel, but they was records.
They was records. Listen, you remember albums, 45s, 22. Listen, my mother, oh my goodness. People wonder why or how I got into music like I did. My mother, every Saturday, when I say my sister, she listening, she watching, and my mama watching, so I ain't lying. Every Saturday before we ate breakfast, before we were allowed to leave the house, before we did anything, before we watched television, I don't even think we took a shower, before my mother had us rearranging the living room furniture. I'm like, Ma, the furniture can only go so many ways. My sister and I, before she would get up on Saturday, we'd be on rearranging furniture. We'd be like, ta-da, it's already done. Because we already know it's coming. Let's just get up early and let's do it, because she gonna make us do it. It was crazy. I'm like, Ma, we only have 4 walls. The couch can only go on 3 of them, okay? Because 1 wall has an opening, so you can't put it there. So I mean, I'm like, oh my goodness. What's something that you used to do back in the day? Your mom, would she make you do anything, or your dad make you do anything?
My big thing was I always was the one, detailing the cars. So I made sure I kept the cars clean and everything. And this was like really before I started really driving. But around about age 14, 15, I actually had my own detailing business. So I was actually detailing cars. I got 16, and I think about the time I got 16, 17-ish, I actually was picking up cars from doctors and bringing them to the house and detailing them in the backyard and all that stuff. But I was actually making some pretty decent money detailing cars, and that's what gave me my extra change.
Ballin'.
So while I was a person detailing cars and helping fix cars and fix other stuff around the house, my brothers and sisters were the ones that doing the other chores.
Listen, I heard about that. I heard that, while they was washing dishes and mopping floors and all that stuff, you were
getting dirty, working hard, doing labor, physical labor,
making some money. And did they get paid for doing their chores?
They got to eat.
And they got to sleep in the bed one more night.
But we never wanted for anything. My mom was always on point. It was never a point where it was one time in my life where she told me no. She said, baby, I'm going to tell you no, because I always tell you yes, but basically you have to learn how to accept no sometimes. So she told me no one time.
That thing hurt, didn't it?
I still remember it to this day. I wanted to take the car to go to the movies or something, and she was like, "Baby, dang it, why she got to say baby?"
So you had to stay home.
Yeah, I stayed home, but I sucked it up and just like, okay, well, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
you always tell me
yes all the time. So
well, listen, shout out to the good moms. The moms that work hard to make sure that they're
babies happy.
To make the babies happy. My mom worked 3 jobs to take care of us. She worked at the U.S. Postal Service during the day. She worked at 7-Eleven at night. She worked glamour shots on the weekend. She was a model on every other weekend. My mama had jobs, and to this day, I'm not going to tell you how young she is, but she's retired from the Postal Service, but she still owns her own business, and she is doing very well. The Line Dance Connection, shout out to them. If you have not seen them or heard of them, you can go on YouTube. You can Google the name, the Line Dance Connection. They be jamming. My mama be jamming.
Yeah, she still got it. Still got it. And she just had a birthday a few weeks ago.
She did just have a birthday and turned a year older and still acts like she's 25, will not sit down. But I love it because that's an indication of what I'll be doing when I get to her age. So I'm looking forward to it, still having that energy. My sister just put in the chat, says my mom also did Mary Kay. Yes, honey, we had to wear pink. I'm like, maybe that's why I like pink so much, because she made us wear.
That's a different kind of pink, but
it is a different kind of pink. But she made us wear pink. We had to go to the convention. I remember having to go to Dallas, Texas, to a Mary Kay convention with my mother, and I'm sitting there. I think I was like 16 or 17 years old, and she made me go, and I'm like, I do not want to be here, and why did she make me come? But I did have a good time. After it was all said and done, I had a great time. So I enjoyed going and I loved it. So I'm glad I went. But yeah, talking about shout out to moms doing their thing. My sister said, that's why I can't stand it. Oh my goodness. Some of the things my mom has put us through, but we look back and we laugh now. I love my mom because we were with my mom the other night, and for the life of my mother. Now, my brother, I have an older brother. He is a straight comedian. When I tell you, he thinks off the top. He's quick. He's like you, quick wit. He can tell a joke in a heartbeat, make you laugh. I have to think about what I'm going to say, and then I can jump in. But my mom, oh my goodness, she cannot tell a joke to save her life. We say, stop on 6. Robin Harris was saying in his joke. My mom said, stop on 9. Mom, where you get 9 from? Where did you get 9 from? It's not 9, Mom. It's 6. But I love her. I love her because she tries so hard. So shout out to my mom.
Just those things that you just always remember going back.
Yes, absolutely.
Like cars.
Yeah.
Cars, way back in the day, you didn't have all the bells and whistles you have now. Like now you get in a car and you put your foot on the brake and just press a button and it crank up. You don't have to do this and pray and hope that it's going to crank up. Like, oh, come on, Jesus. Come on, Jesus. Right. Now you press a button and it's like,
and it's boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
And you hope.
You're there.
You hope that the button works.
Listen, much as I pray for my car, that button better work.
All I know is nowadays when you see cars, those old cars, you're like, oh, I hope they don't hit us. Because they're gonna keep going and don't even know.
And not even know that is, you know what? Let's talk about that for a second. Back then, cars were no joke. I can tell you, my mom used to drive a Thunderbird, and that thing was long and strong. And people would see us coming down the road, and they would switch lanes. Because I'm like, Mom, how come everybody getting out the way?
I know. See, my mom had a Delta 88.
And would tear you up. Woo. I saw a station wagon the other day, and I slowed down because I said, you ain't finna tear up my car.
For real?
Because that thing, I know that ain't nothing but metal under there.
Oh, serious.
Yes. Nowadays they have what? Sensors on the front, cameras on the back, rear cameras. It automatically, my car, you can press a button and it remembers your seat setting, how high you want it, how low, how far back, how close up. I'm like, this technology is off the chain.
You can talk to your car now and tell it what temperature you want.
Exactly. Yes.
What stereo station to tune into.
Exactly. I can press the button on mine and tell it to start the car from in the house. I'm like, I like this. I ain't never did that because I don't want nobody steal my stuff.
Yeah, start it. Don't unlock it. Right. Just started. I'm coming.
Don't go nowhere. Stay right there. Keep my stuff. My sister said the 69 Chevelle. Yes. Listen, some cars back in the day. What else is different? Because we're talking about differences today. But listen, before we keep going, we have a keyword because we're giving away some money.
Let's go with pineapple.
I like it. You want me to put it up there because you want people to know, or you don't? You want they just have.
They should be paying attention.
They should be paying attention. Okay, check it. So the key word is pineapple. When you hear the word pineapple, you have to be the fifth caller. You can't put it in the chat. You can't send a text. You have to call in. The number is on your screen: 833-282-2428. If you are the fifth caller, you will win $25. So all you got to do is call in during the time that you hear the word pineapple. As soon as after you hear it, we'll tell you keyword and then we'll say it. And then you be the fifth caller and you will win yourself $25. But it doesn't just stop there. We are also going to be playing trivia tonight. We're giving away some more money because we're super excited about what we're doing on Beyond the Chat. This is our finale show and we just want to go out with the blast. Is that cool? Is that all right?
It's all right with me.
Okay. So make sure you listen for the keyword. We've said it already. We're not going to say it again. And when you hear it later on in the show, make sure you are, caller number 5 will win themselves $25. All right. So let's jump back into it. So we're talking about differences. Today, our show is about differences. And we were talking about cars and how they are different now than they were back then. You remember the wine? You had to wind your windows up.
Oh yes, I remember winding the windows up.
And you had to.
When it rained, you. Shoot.
Yes, and then in Florida, listen, you got to be quick on that handle because it will pour down on you.
But you know the difference is
what?
Back then you can wind it up real fast. Now you have to press a button like, come on.
And it want to take its time while all the water is just pouring into the car on you.
And but you didn't care about water pouring in when you had to wind.
That's right.
But now, shoot, you got electronics. You like,
exactly.
You be pressing the button harder for it to go faster.
Yes, I do that too. I'm guilty. I be like, oh my God, come on, and it don't go no faster.
You just be wet.
Yes. Okay. So what about when you had to pull the lock? What about when you had to reach across the seat? When you get in, you had to reach across the seat to unlock the passenger door.
I ain't have to do that. But yeah, I know I can visualize. I can visualize back then.
You know what? Don't play. Do not play. He was trying to act like he not, he don't remember. You remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. If I remember, I know you remember.
Remember bench seats in the front?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, me either.
Listen, my dad had, and my mom was watching, so Lord Jesus, she might call and cuss him out. But when I was young,
he said never tell this one.
I gotta tell it though, because we're talking about cars. Okay, you want me not to tell it?
Yeah, don't tell it, because then everybody on the podcast not gonna trust him. Don't tell her nothing, cause she done just told the man business.
But it's funny.
Tell it. All these years she done let it go. Now she get on the podcast and tell everything.
Well, no, he just don't want me to tell it because he don't want to hear my mama mouth. But the story is funny. Yeah, I'm alive.
It's funny.
I'm still alive.
Amen.
So you want me to just keep it to myself?
I'm not gonna veto that one. Just.
All right, fine. I won't tell it for the sake of keeping my father alive.
Remember TVs?
Oh, yes.
The remote. You used to, now we have remotes where you can just punch in a channel.
Yep.
You can talk to the TV, the remote now, and go to the channel you want. Back then, click, 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 click.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and you remember the antenna? When you put the coat hanger and you bend it a certain way to give you this channel and that channel.
When your antenna was broke.
Yes. Listen, let me say something. I had an RCA floor model TV when I was growing up, and that floor model TV went from my mom's living room to the family room to my bedroom, and I kept that television. I know I had that television like 25 years, and at 25 years old, that television was still crisp and clear. I'm talking about they do not make televisions like they used to. My RCA was the bomb, and somebody made me throw it away. Talking about it's old, it's not modern, it don't fit the feng shui. Who is he? And why he get to decide what I have in my living room? I don't even know who feng shui is.
Sound ghetto to me.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, let me keep my floor model, but I had to throw it away. Now we got flat screen TVs that, 65 inch, 75 inch.
There's no way you're going to go back.
That's very true. I'm not going back.
You have never said, I want my flat screen, my floor model back. You never said that.
That is very true because it takes up too much space.
It does take a lot of space.
With the TV on the wall, you can, you can put stuff.
Can walk by.
You sure can. Don't walk too close because you touch my TV, I'm going to have to hurt you. I'm just saying. My mom, shout out to my mom. She says, what about the pliers to turn the channel? Yeah. That's
channel locks to lock it on there. And
yeah, that's for people 50 and over. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember the pliers to turn the channel?
No, she said that.
You agreed.
She just had a birthday, so she remembers that.
Don't talk about my mama. She will hurt you.
I'm just saying she remembers those good old days.
Right.
Those good old days. Let's move on to music. What about music? How things have changed with music?
Don't move on.
You used to drums used to be like buckets and all that stuff.
Yes.
And pots and they used to use all kinds of different things for music back in the day.
Yes.
Now everything is electronic. You plug it in and you get all the sounds in the world.
Yep. Listen, I'm originally from DC, and so I know about the pots and pans and the buckets to play music with the drumsticks and the scrub boards. They still do it to this day. It's just a part of our culture there, and there is nothing like the original sound of the bottom of a pot or a pan, or even the buckets that they wash cars with. They put the water in the wash cars. We use those, flip them upside down to make music.
Yeah.
But now you got to have rototons, and you got to have 35 cymbals, and you got to mic the cymbals and mic the bass drum, and you need a hi-hat cymbal, and you need a bell over here and some chimes over there. Man, listen, back in the day, we had some pots, pans, and some buckets, and we used to throw down, and we still to this day throw down.
And a suitcase.
Yes. You can play on the suitcase.
Like,
and make all kinds of sounds. Make all kinds of sounds. Yeah. I love music back in the day. Now, I can say that Motown music, R&B music, gospel music back in the day, like there was nothing like it. You would clap your hands, you would stomp your feet. You didn't need drums. They had a Hammond B3 organ in the church, and everybody be laid out before the Lord. I'm just saying, music was serious back in the day. Now, I ain't trying to, I ain't judging nobody. I ain't trying to knock nobody. But sometimes I be listening to this R&B music. I don't know what these kids be saying. Put me in the cannon and what? And people be like, oh, that's it right there. What? I asked my daughter, I said, baby, what is he saying? And unfortunately, she was able to tell me what he was saying. She knew. Probably because she looked up the lyrics, because she probably was like me. I got to know what he's saying. Let me look this up.
Right.
Because there's no way that he's really saying words, but he actually was saying words. Yeah. I'm like, what is that?
And sometimes the radio version is different than the real
That
version.
Is very true. Now, every song got to have curse words, and they got to be talking about what you're doing to a lady or a woman and all this old stuff. And I'm just like, can we talk about anything else? There's quality. There's so many things that we can talk about: love, relationship, life, community, people, children, family, working hard, and all that stuff. And it's just like that's all they want to talk about.
Right. And back in the day, a lot of that stuff was like kind of hidden. You say it a certain way, but if you're an adult, you know exactly what they mean. But if you're a child, you'll miss it.
That is very true.
Now they just tell you.
Yeah, like y'all remember Climax? I got a meeting in the ladies' room. I'll be back real soon. That man, she was getting ready to go meet the dude. But you ain't, if you was a child, you ain't know.
You ain't know. It's just a meeting.
Exactly. So, like, let's do it in the morning. Sweet breeze in the summertime. Feeling your sweet face all laid up next to mine. I ain't know what I thought. They were just taking a nap.
Yeah, it was just good music.
Just good music. Like you didn't know what that was. I mean, there was so many songs back in the day. You had to figure out what they were talking about. Now they just straight up tell you. Smack it up, flip it, rub it down.
And they say the words.
They say the words.
Like,
and I'd be like,
who can be the nastiest?
Exactly. That's the competition, right? That's the competition. Who can be the raunchiest, the nastiest? And it's just like, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for it. We too grown. We don't need to do all that.
Yeah, it's just so many things that have changed. It's just like food. We don't cook the same way that they used to cook back in the day.
Right.
I mean, they use lard. I mean, who goes to the store and buy lard anymore?
Nobody.
Probably older people.
That's true.
That's what they used to. But nowadays, it's like people are so health conscious that they get all this stuff that's modified to make sure they live longer. But if you think about it, all that stuff that they cook and grown themselves way back in the day, they're living 80, 90, 100 years old back then.
That's true.
There's people today that's over 100 years old that grew up on that food that they grown themselves.
Because a lot of the food today, they're processing it with all these different chemicals and they're using all these different types of machines. My stepdad's mom, when we used to go visit her in Pittsburgh, she had a garden that had stuff I ain't never seen before, but she would go and pluck it and pull it up, and she would bring it in the house. And when I tell you it was some kind of good, it was best stuff. It is the best stuff. I mean, we would have collard greens, and she would make this special like spicy sauce or mix or whatever that goes on top of the collard greens, and I would just eat that. It was just that good. I mean, she was pulling up tomatoes and cucumbers and greens and all kinds of stuff out of the garden. And I know that there are people out there, like I think about Tiffany Haddish. She always talk about her garden and Oprah's garden. I love that. It's nothing like real food, like good food.
Nothing like real food. And now, we've gotten to the point too now that we can go to the store and buy just about anything to make, anything.
That's true.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, just like, now I can make a carrot cake and, normally, you put pineapples in it, but I know that you're allergic to that, so now I put coconut in it instead, so, it's like, it's so many alternatives that you can find to do the same type of stuff that you can do with those old ingredients that may be really killing you.
That is very true. And you know what? I didn't even realize you put coconuts in it because somebody must have heard the word. Let's see who that is. Beyond the chat. Can you hear us?
Yeah, we hear you.
All right, you're caller number 1.
Yes, hi.
Beyond the chat, you are caller number 2. Make sure you hang up and try to call back real quick. We have 2 people that have called in. We're looking for caller number 5. You have to be caller number 5. If you heard the word, the keyword, then you have to be caller number 5 in order to win the $25. So far, we've had 2 people. Looks like we got caller number 3. Thank you for calling Beyond the Chat. You are caller number 3. Make sure you call back and try to be caller number 5. So we got them calling in. We're super excited about it. Make sure we need 2 more people. So that was caller number 3. We're looking for caller number 5. You have to be caller number 5 in order to win the $25. We got them calling in. We love it. Let's see who this is. Thank you for calling Beyond the Chat. You are caller number 4. Make sure you hang up and try to call back and be caller number 5. We're looking for number 5. The next caller will win $25. Dun, dun, so dun. Dial the number 833-282-2428. You heard the keyword, and now you have to call in and try and win the money. We're looking forward to hearing from you. I think we have our caller. Let's check it out.
Number 5.
Thank you for calling Beyond the Chat. Who's on the line?
Hi.
Hi.
The keyword is pineapple.
Yay! The keyword is pineapple. Yes. What's your name?
Siberia. I'm Everly's granddaughter.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for calling in. Listen, I want you to send a text message to me. 813-484-5082. Your grandmother has my number. Text me after the show is over, and I will make sure I send your $25. You are a winner. Thank you so much for watching.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Listen, it is just that simple. That's what we love doing. We give away money. We love playing trivia. Make sure you stay tuned and stay locked because we are going to be giving away some more money. This young lady just won herself $25.
$25
whoop, whoop.
Just for joining
joining the show. We appreciate the love and support. We got 2 more things we're going to talk about, and then we're going to jump into our trivia. How was that?
Yeah, that's cool.
So remember church back in the day?
I remember church back in the day.
Talk about it.
Well, I don't remember, but
I bet.
Well, actually, I do. I remember when the speakers on the walls were really just for voice.
Mm-hmm.
And it really wasn't for music because the music was so loud on the stage or in the corner where the drum and piano or whatever it was. Because piano, you didn't have to plug that in. Drums, you didn't have to plug that in. So you didn't really need speakers.
That's true.
And now everything goes through a mixer and a sound system, and everything is coming out of the speakers now. So that, I love it because I'm a sound person.
Yeah.
But I just remember the days way back in the day where you just saw the little speakers on the even the ceiling speakers or the little speakers on the walls, just so you can hear the pastor speak. But now they're big speakers, so you can hear everything.
Well, now listen. Back in the day, I remember. I don't know. I used to think that the preacher had asthma, or and the Lord said, "I'm like, oh my God, does he need water? A bag? I mean, you beat him in the back? What is going on?"
I'm like, I don't want to be no preacher. You gonna sound like that? I do not want it.
I don't want it. But that's how they did back in the day. Like you knew you was preaching because a lot of times they go slow. They take their time. They build up to it. When they get up to that, it's about to go down. They
Some of them, you be like, oh shoot.
Yeah, you be nervous,
right? You be like.
Exactly. Listen, I remember playing the tambourine. Shout out to the tambourine players in church, not the Mr. Brown tambourine players, but the tambourine players. Shout out to the tambourine players, the scrub board players, the congo players, the singers on the microphone. Shout out to the choirs, the praise teams. I mean, church was. Listen, I'm saying all this because we have a gospel album coming out. And there's a song that talks about old school church. The choir road. Y'all remember when we used to we're marching up to Zion, that beautiful city of God. I remember, boy, my Aunt Shannon used to have my grandmother. Listen, my grandmother used to direct the choir. She would preach, do Sunday school, and she did everything. She even sung at the praise and worship. She used to sing. And I was like, Grandma, you doing everything.
Those songs are like timeless.
Yes.
There's so many songs that's like way back in the day that, man, you hear them once or twice or whatever, but they stick with you for the rest of your life.
They do.
And it don't take anything but the first few words, like swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low.
Yes.
Sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
Yes. Wait a minute.
I'm just saying. It's just
songs like that. My mom, shout out to my mom. She says, what about the scrub board? I remember the scrub board. We used to tear the scrub board up. It wasn't nothing like playing the scrub board. Scrub board and the tambourine and the congos together. Boy, we be in church.
All you needed. And especially for those songs back then, you didn't need a band.
You didn't need a band. Listen, we don't need a band today. I think that's why I clap so loud. And maybe that's why I sing and I talk so loud, because back then you had to have some strong lungs in church.
Way back then.
No, that's not funny. Whatever.
You just said it.
Way back then, like 10 years ago. Don't start. He gonna get beat up. Y'all gonna see somebody get beat up on the podcast.
Like, yeah, because we didn't have microphones back then. So I'm a strong singer.
You're such a hater.
I'm a strong singer.
You are such a hater. Whatever. You know what I mean? About 10, maybe 15 years ago, as far as I'm going back.
What song you used to sing back then?
I thought you was gonna sing that one. You want me to sing that one?
That's one of the songs you used to sing, isn't it?
That is one of the songs I used to sing.
Okay, then.
But I want you to say, I like to hear you sing. Come on. Do it for the people. The people always hear me say, I've been singing the whole show.
Because, a lot of these songs originated from slavery.
Yeah. That's true.
And all of them has some type of meaning behind it. And we're going to have a segment on, back in the day, slavery, what songs mean and stuff like that. And maybe we open up with that segment when we come back.
That'll be awesome.
That would be awesome. Maybe even find a historian that we can interview.
Ooh, that'll be cool. I would like to learn some stuff from them.
There's so many songs that came from back then that you still hold on to today. And like wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water.
Yes. See? Woo.
I'm just saying, there's some good stuff back then.
Hold on. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. I love it. You can keep going. You can keep going.
Amazing grace.
Yes, sir.
How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
Woo-hoo! I love it. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Yes.
We're gonna come back with some of that when we come back from our, with a new season.
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna educate you all on some Black history and where these songs
came
from and what they mean.
That's what's up.
Just give you a little something.
Something. Can I just say, God has smiled on me. He has set me free.
Well,
God has smiled on me. He's been good to me.
Woo!
Yes. Oh, yes. Church clap. Church clap. Church clap. Church clap. Church clap. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy. Yeah. So we're definitely gonna get down on
I love it.
On some of those oldies and explain, what they really meant.
Yes, because I used to watch a show, a little ratchet show. I won't call it ratchet. I'll say one with the little spunk to it.
Mm-hmm.
And the young lady was on the show, national television, and they were talking about the Underground Railroad, and she thought it was really a real railroad. So I think we need to be educated on, Black history and what the Underground Railroad meant.
My mom would say, baby, this time I'm gonna have to tell you no.
We're gonna have to keep that. We have to keep the yes. I mean, she was serious too. She was like, "Oh, well, where did the railroad go?" I said, "Oh Lord Jesus, she did not just say that on national television." So yes, baby, this time I'm gonna have to tell you no. The Underground Railroad was not an actual railroad.
There are no trains.
Oh my goodness. So my mom said, please hit a little bit of Just Want to Thank You. We used to sing that all the time. Lord, I just want to thank you forever. Oh, wait. No. That's not the one she's talking about. She's talking about
that one.
My thank you.
Way back.
I just want to thank you for all you've done. I just want to thank you for all you've done. So I wrote a song. Thank you. I wrote a song. Oh my goodness. I probably was like 16 years old, and it's called I Just Want to Thank You. And my mom absolutely loves that song. It says, if I never say another word, Lord, let me now be heard. I just want to thank you for all you've done.
Amen.
So I'll try to find the instrumental so I can sing that for my mom. And hopefully you like that. I just want to thank you for all you've done. If I had 10,000 tongues, I could never praise you enough. I don't remember the rest. I want to show you what you've done. I remember the rest. I had to learn it. That was 20 years ago. But I just want to thank you for all you've done.
All right. Amen. And the good thing now, you have mics.
Yes. Oh, I want to say thank you with tears in my eyes. She loves that song. We did that song, and the guy's studio actually that we went to record the song, he was like this, like, you know, hip hop head, and he was into rap, and my manager at the time, he knew him very well. I think they went to high school together, and he had his own studio in his house. So we went to record the song, and man, he was in tears. I'm like, how you gonna be a thug? You in tears in front of people? It's because you hear the Lord Jesus song or something. He's like, man, that song, oh my God, that song is nice. And I was 16 years old. So yeah. I have to find the instrumental. I have no idea what I've written probably about 60 more, 70, 80, maybe more songs since then. But so yeah, we'll work on that for you. But all right, so we're almost at the end of our show. We want to give away some more money, so we hope that you're still there. You stay tuned, you stay locked. We see some people watching, and so we're going to make this quick. We're going to give away $5 for every question that you get right. You can actually put your answer into the chat, or you can call in. The number is on the screen, 833-282-2428. I will tell you that the chat is faster, because if you call in and someone else is trying to call in, you're going to miss out. Yeah. So we're going to give away $5 for each question. And this is what we're doing. The trivia is who said it and on what show. So we're going to give you 5 questions. You're going to answer each one. For every one you get correct, you'll win the $5. We'll cash app it to you after the show is over. So here we go. You want to go with the first one? Oh, I'll do the first one.
Yeah, you do the first one.
I'll do the first one.
All right. You'll see why she needs to do the first one.
All right. Trivia question number 1. Make sure you get your thumbs ready if you're watching on your phone. If you have at your keyboard at your computer, make sure you get your keyboards ready, because here it goes. We want to know who said it and what show. Here we go. Number 1. Mel, kiss my grits. Did I do good?
That was perfect.
All right. So we want to know who said it and what show they said it on. So make sure you put your answer in the chat. We're waiting to hear from you. We're going to give you 15 seconds because we know it's a little delayed. So we'll give about 15 seconds. So Mel, kiss my grits. You have to give us the name of the show and the name of the actor on the show, or their name on the show. That's a good one. Okay, Mel's Diner. We need to know what the person's name that said it. You have to tell us her name. Yes. Both. Yes, we need to know both. So you got to tell us her name that said it. Dun, dun, dun. That's all we got. Yeah, come on. I know y'all used to watch this show back in the day. This show was funny. You didn't watch that show?
I've seen it once, twice.
Oh my goodness. That show was so funny. I mean, everybody on the show they were awesome.
I've probably seen it like 10 times.
Okay, that's what I thought. Talking about once or twice. All right, come on. We don't have nobody else. We're gonna have to give her the $5. Because nobody else is chiming in. Nobody watched Alice. Nobody watched Mel's Diner. That was
$2.50. All right, so
Mom Terry said you get $2.50. I'm just saying. I'm telling.
All right, so moving on.
Yes. All right, so we're gonna give her the money because she chimed in. All right. So next one. Got it?
Really, you should do all the female ones.
I think I should do the female one. Okay, I'm gonna do the second one. Y'all ready? Here's the second trivia question. It's for $5. You have to send your message, your answer into the chat. You have to tell me who said it and what show they said it on. Here we go. Watch it, sucker. What show and who said it? Get this $5. Come on. Cash app right to you immediately after the show, like that quick. That's how you're gonna get paid. It's gonna be that quick. Watch it, sucker. Who said it? What show? Are we supposed to have some music?
Next season we're gonna have some waiting music where we gotta play something.
Did have some.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Oh my goodness. Hey, okay, Sanford and Son. Okay, Troy, I see you. You got to tell us the name of the person.
Yeah,
what was her name on the show? That said, oh, somebody's calling in. Let's see what they have to say. Welcome to Beyond the Chat. Hello?
Welcome to Beyond the Chat.
Yes.
Yes. And what was the name of the show?
Esther. That was from Stephanie Song.
Woohoo!
Got it.
Thank you. You just won $5. We'll make sure you get it. Yes. That was Beverly. That was Beverly that just called in and said that was Aunt Esther from Sanford and Son. So she just won herself $5. We will make sure you get your money right after the show. So listen, if you're calling in, do me a favor and make sure you turn down your volume because there's a little bit of a delay, and so it's going to feedback on the podcast. So when you call in to give your answer, just make sure you turn down your volume on your computer or phone a little bit so that all the audience can hear you and give your answer. So nobody thinks we're cheating. Okay. So my sister said, "What's happening, Shirley?" No, boo. I'm gonna have to train you a little bit more.
Maybe we need to look at some what's happening, Shirley, and see if we can catch that in one of the episodes.
My sister gonna hurt you.
So this is this is stuff that people typically made famous for that they always said.
They always said. So Aunt Esther on Sanford and Son always said, "Watch it, sucker," to Fred Sanford because he was always saying something crazy to her. So Beverly, you just won $5. Thank you so much for playing trivia. Troy, you got to chime in a little quicker next time. You only said Sanford and Son, but you had to tell us the actor's name on the show. Her name was Aunt Esther. All right, so let's move on to the third one. Here we go.
What you talking about, Willis?
Ooh, that was good. I like the way you did that. Do it again.
What you talking about, Willis?
All right. So you have to tell us the name of the show and the person who said the famous line. So we're waiting to hear from you. Here we go. Let's get some in there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shirley does say "watch it, sucker" on the show, but it's not her famous line.
Right. She's not known for that.
Yeah. But I'll give you $250. All right. We got somebody that knows what show it is. Come on. Get this $5. Get you a Happy Meal.
Okay.
Okay, Gary Coleman. What show?
Almost.
Uh-oh.
Oh, got a call.
Somebody's calling in.
A different world.
Ooh,
what is it?
She said a different world.
A different world.
Oh no, it's not a different
Troy
world.
I mean, different strokes.
Oh.
Different strokes, new world.
I got you. Okay, and who said it?
It's different strokes, and that was Gary Coleman.
All right, nice. We'll take it. Good job. Listen for the next question so you can call in again. Yes, different strokes. Gary Coleman is the right answer. Thanks for calling. We got a couple people that were able to chime in on that one.
Yeah.
So Troy said different strokes, Gary Coleman, and my mom said Gary Coleman.
So we're gonna give Troy, since he did both answers right before the caller actually said it. So it's almost a tie. So
it's a tie, yes.
We're gonna go ahead and give that to Troy and
Beverly. Nice. All right. So Beverly, listen, y'all got some money coming up in the house. Granddaughter just won $25. Beverly, she got $10 in the pot. I like it. They got some money. And Troy just won $5. Listen, Mom, you got to chime in a little quicker and you got to give both answers. We have to know the name of the actor and we have to know what show they were on. So if you said Gary Coleman or if you said his name was Arnold on the show and it was Different Strokes. All right. So we got two more. Giving away some more money. Y'all ready? Here we go. Number 4.
Hey.
That's a good one. I love it. That's a real good one. I like that one. Every time they came in, they was
hey.
What show and the name of the actor on the show. You can give his name on the show. You don't have to know his real name, but you give their name on the show.
Both.
Yes, we need both. Come on. Y'all got this. Oh my goodness. What? Listen. Y'all don't know the name? Come on.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Hey!
There we go.
Yes. Go on, mama. We got a tie back to back. We got Queen Sheila that said Dwayne on What's Happening, and then Troy said What's Happening, Dwayne. And now we got a caller calling in saying they probably gonna tell us. Beyond the chat.
They got it right.
Yes.
It's what's happening now, and that was Dwayne.
Yes, it was. Yes, you are absolutely right. We appreciate you calling and playing trivia. Fun. Yes, we are glad you have fun. Well, thank you for calling. You're welcome. All right. Yes, everybody know. Hey. Everybody know that one. So we're gonna give away some money. We're gonna give it to all of them. What the heck? Give it to all of them. So we got Queen Sheila. You just got on the board with $5. Troy, you looking at $10, and Lady Nicole, you looking at did you say rerun? Come on, sissy. You said rerun. It's Dwayne, boo. But you did good. I'm proud of you. I'm still proud of her.
We're so proud of you.
So proud. That's my boo. That's my sissy. All right, listen, we got one more question. We're giving away this last $5. We're giving it away, and you got to pay attention. I know everybody should know this one. If you don't know this one, we're revoking your black card. That's all we're saying. We're revoking your black card if you do not know the answer to this one. So the last trivia question, call in, send a message in the chat, get your $5. Hit it, boo.
Did I do that?
What? What'd you say?
Did I do that?
I love your face. All right, come on. We don't even have to play music for this one. I know everybody knows that one. If y'all don't know that one, y'all need to go to bed early because y'all brain tired. Here we go. Whoop. Welcome
Family Matters, Steve Urkel.
Yay!
Family Matters.
Yes, Family Matters. Steve Urkel is the right answer. You have just won yourself another $5. Thank you so much for playing trivia with us on Beyond the Chat.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You guys are great. Love you.
Thank you. Beyond the Chat. Did we lose him? I think we lost him. Oh my goodness. Queen Sheila said, Mr. Joe Urkel. Who is Mr. Joe? Wait a minute.
Wrong.
Wait a minute. Troy even came in with Family Matters and he said Urkel. Queen Sheila said, Mr. Joe, that's her husband. I guess that's he always said, did I do that? You think you're gonna get it for that?
I ain't even gonna laugh. I ain't even gonna laugh.
You already laughed.
Anymore.
Listen, that is the end of our show. Thank you so much for playing trivia with us. This is our finale show. Yes. We're going to take a 2-week break, but make sure in 2 weeks you stay tuned and stay locked
because we're coming back on fire.
Beyond the Chat is coming back on fire. We're going to have Yvette Quantifa Wong. We're going to have Mr. Cletus on the show. We're going to have the Line Dance Connection on the show. We're going to be shooting on location. We're going to have some other artists, some other entertainment. We're going to be doing some skits. We're going to have Man Cave Sundays. We're going to have Pink Pumps and Pearls. I mean, we're just looking forward to having a great time with you come season 2
and the album release.
Yeah. Listen, if you have not heard about our new gospel project, oh my goodness, we've been talking about it all season, but we are super excited. In 2 weeks, we're going to be sharing with you a little snippet of the song that we're going to be releasing, and it is fire.
Yeah. It's already hot in here.
It is already
because it's sitting over there.
Exactly. I love it. It's fire. I promise you, you're gonna love it. There's songs on there for everyone. For the young people, we got some hand clapping and some bumping and all that stuff. For the more seasoned people, we got some songs that'll make your heart cry out to the Lord. We have some songs for the modern day Christian, with a little bump to it. That's not too much of a bump, but it'll get you right where you need to be. It's some bump. So, I mean, we put our heart and soul into this project. The music is amazing. The lyrics are amazing. The writing is awesome. We have some amazing artists and writers on the project with us. And so I'm super excited about this project.
Oh, yeah. And the release is going to be an actual concert.
Yes, it is. So stay tuned. Stay locked. We're going to have tickets available. We're going to tell you the location. We're going to tell you who else is going to be on the show. Daddy Watson, we love you so much. He says, I can't wait to hear the songs, and we can't wait for you to hear them. And we love you for supporting us. Thank you for always being there for us. You're an amazing dad, and we so appreciate you. I love you, Mom. I love you, sister. I love you, all of our family that's paying attention, that's watching, that supports us. It means the absolute world to us that you take time out of your Sundays to share with us in the fun time that we have on Beyond the Chat. Make sure you like, Make sure you subscribe.
And share.
Make sure you share so that we can continue to grow and continue to have some fun. I mean, I have fun. I know we're giving away money, but it's just fun.
But, it feels good to be a giver.
It does feel good to be a giver. It makes our heart glad. And so we love you for watching Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, beyondthechat.com, wherever you are, all over the world, city, state, wherever you are. We appreciate you for watching. We'll see you in 2 weeks. God bless.
You ready?
Come on.
Ready?
We're not just talk, we go beyond the chat. We're not just talk, we go beyond the chat. We're not just talk, we go beyond the chat. Listen, we keep it plain, we keep it real, we really get down to it. You know the drill, from the bottom to the top. Stay tuned, make sure you stay locked. We go. Oh yeah. We're not just talk, we go. See you, Troy. We're not just talk, we go. Oh yeah.
Peace.
Peace.